Unique is in the building. Mama Unique is in the building. I'm in the building. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Excuse me. Your marriage shall be a blessing. Your children will surround that. Lindsay, how are you, baby? You shall see your children's children. Thus says the word of God. Your marriage shall be a blessing. Your children will surround your table. You will see your children's children. Thus says the word of God. My marriage shall be a blessing. My children will surround my table. I will see my children's children. Thus says the word of God. My uniques, claim it. My marriage shall be a blessing. My children will surround my table. I will see my children's children. Thus says the word of God. Our marriage shall be a blessing. Our children will surround our table. We shall see our children's children. See your children's children. That means you're going to be a grandpa and grandma. I will see my children's children. Thus says the word of God. The Bible, the Bible says, with long life, He will satisfy us. Your marriage shall be a blessing. Your children will surround your table. You will see your children's children. Thus says the word of God. Hello, hello, hello to all my uniques out there. How are you guys doing? Doing. As you're coming in, please share. Share the video. Share. Today, hey. Today on get one leg, get one leg and get one hand. I do not know, guys, but today one, I just wanted to come and talk to you guys. I just wanted to talk to you guys to open your eyes. Open your eyes. Oh, please, my uniques, open your eyes. Things are happening. Things are really, really happening in this world. All right, let me say hi to some of you guys. Ajayi Yemisi, I see you, Mama. Chiamaka Dim, I see you. I saw your video. Thank you, baby. Nkiru, the expensive one, I see you. Evangelist, I see you. Blessing upon you, my darling. Lucindy Diamaka, I claim it in Jesus' name. Amen. Chidema Obi, I see you. Rita Sofo, I saw you and your video. Rita Sofo, you posted the second video where you were charging your POS. I'm gonna post that one. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Tochi, I see you. Stella Nene, I see you, Mama. I see all of you coming in. Regina Chinjinkem, how are you doing, baby? How are you? Let me see here. Mitch, I see you. Looking good. Thank you, baby. Adeke, yes. Samson. This one, you see, I told you guys I'm gonna be doing very short videos, but today's video, we might stay just a little, not too long, a little, because you people need to put mouth in this thing, because I don't know. In this case, should we blame her or should we not blame her? You will just take a chill pill, you will hear. In this case, should we say she's at fault? You did it. Or should we say the boy, why would you sleep with your mother? Or would we say it just happened? Oh my God, my uniques, I'm telling you, I don't know. Chinda, Chiamo Suala, my sister, welcome back. Oh, you don't enjoy Amiibo finish. Eh? You don't enjoy Amiibo finish. You get too much fun, my sister. Adebisi, my blessing. Yes, so the song, I love that song. The song says, your marriage shall be a blessing. Your children will surround your table. You will see your children's children. Thus says the word of God. It's a blessing. You have to claim it. Peace, Ugoji. Hey, happy New Year, Mama. You have been gone for how many? I am seeing you everywhere, enjoying yourself. Yay! Peace, peace. We are doing good, my dear. Chinda, my love, how are you? Guys, remember we are still doing back to school on the 28th of January. Please, if you want to be part of it, send us some stars, buy some stars. If you can buy it yourself, send it to Chinda. Chinda will be able to buy, or any unique that you know that can buy it. Send it to them and let them buy it. Okay, this is Chinda. All right, send it to you. How is your family? My regards. We are good, baby. We are so good. Ogechi, how are you doing, ma? How are you? How are you? Akindeji, my director general, how are you doing, baby? Evangelist, yes, so Sandra, I see you, mama. Christopher Simon, I see you, baby. You are always here. King Cynthia, I see you, sweetie. Good morning. How are you doing? How are you? How are you? How are you? Let me see. Joy, how are you doing? Good evening, beautiful mom. Thank you, baby. Chidima Obi, how are you doing, my love? How are you doing? Guys, please, I want to correct something before we continue. For those of you that are new, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. We love that you are here. Please remember to follow, remember to subscribe, remember to be active. Come be part of our family. In the unique kingdom, in this our kingdom, we empower you to be the best version of yourself, to discover who you are, to help you discover the you that makes you unique and the you that makes you special, so that you understand that you are not an accident of nature. You are here for a reason and a purpose. Okay? So that's what we do. When you come in, be comfortable. We have so many in this our mansion, we have so many rooms. We have millions and millions of rooms. So once you come in, just look through the hallway. Any room where you like, open that room, enter, occupy. The Bible says, occupy till I come. That room belongs to you. Any room, nobody will stop you. Okay? The only way we will stop you in that room, let me tell you guys, so we don't stop anybody. You can come in and be part of our family. But if you come in and you take your room, but inside that room, you begin to destroy things. You came in, there's a bed in the room, you have chair, you have everything. And then you come in and start destroying things in the room. We have to evict you now. We will tell you, "Nay, you have overstayed your welcome. By the time you leave, because you're destroying things in the family." Okay? That means we let you go. He can come in, we block you. He can come in, we take you out of the family. Because one thing we do in Unique is we don't only empower you financially. Financial empowerment is the least of our problem, is the least thing we do. We empower you mentally. We empower you psychologically. We empower you emotionally. We empower your whole being. So if you're here just for financial empowerment, baby, you can leave. Nobody is making you stay here. You can leave. Don't go write comments about you've been here, you've been begging, nobody has given you. I don't owe you nothing. You didn't give me money to hold for you. Everybody that is in Unique knows that me, Mama Unique, I am a very fair person. I make sure that I give. If you're active, you're doing, I watch everybody. You come to our page, you are not even following Unique Akudo TV. Because you are a member of Uniques, you want to start coming to my inbox and telling me to give you money for this, give you. Why would I give you money for what? You want my children to go hungry, then I can feed you? I have children. I have 12,200 followers in Unique Akudo TV. Those are my children. If they come to me and say, Mama, you need please help me. If I have, I will give them. You want me to leave all of them and then come to you because you wrote me an inbox and say, please give me money. I need money for business. I should run and go give it to you. No, I will not. Unless you give me money and say, Mama, you need to hold this money for me. Whenever I want the money, give it to me. Then I will give it to you. All right? So when I see you are like that, baby, I will evict you from the Unique mansion. But if we let everybody come in, we open the door, but come in. Make yourself comfortable. We don't even give you a room. We tell you, go choose for yourself. You go down the hallway in this our big mansion. Choose any room, move in, live there. It's your room. Be comfortable. Love the room. But when you begin to come and start destroying things in our room, destroying things by making statements that are not truth, that are not the truth, that are not truthful, trying to say that there is favoritism. Oh, she's not giving me anything. I've been begging since I came in this channel. I've not received anything. You have received wisdom. You have received marriage counseling. You have received self-esteem. You have received self-confidence. You have received how to love yourself. If you have not received anything, then baby, you need to go. We evict you. Leave. Go. Go. Go somewhere else where you can get whatever you want. Okay? We are trying our best to do the needful. Do the needful on your own path. Join. There are some people in this unique. They come to every life. They share everything. They have not been powered. The only thing they get is maybe 1,000 gigabyte, 1,000 naira launch. That's all they have gotten. But they are still here because they are not here because of financial empowerment. They are here for emotional, psychological, mentally, self-confidence, self-esteem. They are here for other things. People, my sisters, I don't have strength. I don't have strength. If you're going to be destroying our room that we jejely gave you nicely, Biko, leave. You don't have to be here. We have told you guys this thing several times. You don't need to be here. If you don't like what we're doing and you think Mama Unique is not doing it right because she has not given me, what you can do, me, if I don't like something, I take myself out of it. If I notice that Mama Unique doesn't want to give me, I've been begging, she doesn't want to give me, I'm going to, now, wow, I never get anything, no, now, what? I will just say, Mama Unique, adios, bye-bye. Gradually delete yourself, remove yourself, unfollow yourself. It is okay. It's your right. But don't come and destroy our house, okay? This mansion took a long time and a lot of money to build. This is our unique mansion. We did all these 12,000 people have been building it. We have 24 people now that are building, working to build it. Don't come and destroy it, okay? If you just don't want, just go, baby. Nobody's going to stop you, okay? All right, I am Adobe Vivian. I've received a lot here. Thank God, my sister. Thank God that you have received the Ajayi. Simple, yeah, that's simple. Exactly. That there is no problem. I'm not gonna be mad. I promise you, I will not be mad. I promise you. If I come today and see that, oh, Stella Ihedibo is no longer here, I'm not gonna be mad. If I come and see Peace is not here, I'm not gonna be mad. Because if I have a close relationship with them, I might call them and say, "Nee, what's up?" If I don't have a close relationship, even if I have, I might not even call you. Because that's your right. You have that right to stay or leave. Okay? But don't come and destroy our family. I don't like negativity in my comment section. If you notice my comment section, I don't like negativity. If I see negativity, I delete and I block. I don't like negativity around me. And that's one thing I've taught my uniques. They don't like negativity either. So if you're going to come in here and start, I have been following, you have been following. When did you start following? In that unique group you said you are following, you started 22nd of October 2022. November, December, 2 months. 2 months. And you're already complaining. There are people that have been with Unique for the past 3 years. They have not even been empowered. And they still come. And they still come to my text message. Mama Unique, if you know how you're helping my family, my marriage. And they are appreciative. So if you don't want to be cool, let's not stress ourselves out. Just gingerly, quietly unfollow and just leave. It's okay. We won't hold you, we won't hold it against you. I promise you, we won't hold it against you. All right, guys, let's go to the real bagam, okay? Welcome, Stephanie, Onune Kulora, welcome, my love. Now, guys, let me tell you, one of my unique sent me something, okay? My sisters, I don't even know where to start. There was this story about a guy who is a medical doctor. Guys, listen, I want you to share this and let's listen. Sometimes your past might come up to haunt you. Be very careful how you live your life because sometimes they might come back to bite you. I have a video I'm going to play to you guys, okay? But before I get to that video, there is this guy, a medical doctor. He's a surgeon, okay? He's a surgeon, a very big surgeon. So the way the story went, they even did like a little, is it like a movie, but it's based on a real story. When the guy was young, he was maybe 17, and the girl was maybe 15 or 17 too, and they were dating, and the girl got pregnant. So when the girl got pregnant, he was too young to be a father, to be married to the girl, had nothing. The girl was too young too, couldn't keep a child. So when she had the child, she gave the child, the parents and both the boy's parents and both the girl's parents agreed that they are going to do an adoption. You know, we have two kinds of adoption. We have the open adoption, and then we have the closed adoption. The closed adoption is the one you don't know who adopted your child. You don't even see that child. You give birth to the child and they take it to the people, you don't know who. While an open adoption is the one you say, I want to know who adopted my children, my child or my children. You know who they are, you know where they live. You might now have an agreement with them. You might never go see them, you might never bother them, but at least you know who they are. So that way you know, okay, my child is in a safe. Sometimes they make you even choose. They'll give you the names of people that want to adopt your children so you can choose. Okay. So in this girl's case, hers was a closed adoption. She doesn't know who adopted the daughter. It was a baby girl. She doesn't know, and the boy's family didn't know. The man now went to college, the girl went to college, got married to somebody else and moved on. The man now went to college, did everything, became a medical doctor. He's a surgeon, one of the best, and moved on. So when this girl now grew up, so there's somebody that adopted her. When she grew up or whatever, she now moved to the States in New York, where the guy doctor lives. And then she started volunteering, those people that volunteer in the hospital where the man works. So immediately the man saw this girl the first day at the cafeteria. There was this attraction that he had for this girl. He said, who is this girl? He started trying to know about the girl. Started, before you know it, he give a right there, talk here, talk there. When I know what thing they happen now, talk, love don't enter. They started loving each other. He did not know this was his daughter. That thing that was pushing them together, that they thought it was love, they didn't know it was blood. It was blood, not love. So he started dating the girl, then the girl got pregnant. The girl got pregnant the first time, so she told the girl, because this guy is married, he told the girl, you have to take out the child, that you can be a married man. So the girl did. So the girl now got pregnant the second time, and then by the same man. So now she didn't even know this time around, according to her, that she was pregnant. By the time she realized it, her stomach was hurting her, according to her story. Her stomach was hurting her. And then she went, and before you know it, she started cramping, because she's in the university as a medical student. So she started cramping. That's why I didn't know how she didn't know, but let's believe she didn't know. And then she just had a baby. So she took the baby, wrapped the baby, and went and threw the baby in a dumpster. Americans don't play. They found the baby, they started tracing, they started looking around the people, and finally they found her. So when they found her, they now started telling her, they took the baby, started taking care of the baby. Why would you do this? They arrested her. And then she started saying it was the man and blah, blah, blah. Initially, she said it wasn't her baby. So, they had to do all these DNA tests and stuff. So when they did DNA tests, they realized that her DNA and the one of the child said that even though she is the mother, they are also related. So they were like, what? Who got you pregnant? Who is the man that got you pregnant? She didn't want to say. So they kept pressurizing her, because now they have locked her up and everything. She now told them the man. So they were now, how can the man, is he your father? He said, no. They said, but there is a relation between you and your child. So when they arrested the doctor, they did DNA and saw that not only is he the father of the child, but he is also the father of the girl. And then they took the girl, because they said the girl started acting crazy and stuff like that. So they took her to the mental institution, and then they took the child. The man wanted to, because it's not a crime. He didn't rape her or whatever, even though it's an incest, but it's not a crime against the law. So the guy now said, can he adopt the baby? They told him, no, you cannot. So they gave the baby to another family. That is the first story. And then this second story, I'm going to let you guys share because I want us to go. I don't want to stay long. I want us to go straight into it. I want to hear from you guys. In this case, this one now is a woman. She gave birth to this boy and gave the boy for adoption. And then she is grown now. She is living in another place. She doesn't know that the son also came and living in that place. When she met the son, she got the same thing that was pushing them, the attraction. She fell madly in love with this boy. This boy fell madly in love with her. They got married. They are not dating, no. They got married. They have 2 children together. Only for her to find out that her husband is also her son. And the children that she has that are her children are also her grandchildren. My uniques, have you had this kind of thing in your life? Hey, Jesus Christ. What she did. You see, that's why if you have ever given up your child, my uniques, please make sure that you go back and look for them. Go back and look for them. Find out. Even if you don't go to approach them, go and find out where they are. Because you might be so shocked, the person you are with. You might be so, this world is a very small place. You might be so shocked. Hi, Pretty, how are you? You might be so shocked the person you are with might even be your relation. I have seen women, some of us have seen this thing. I have seen women that go somewhere to do youth service in the north, only for them to go in the north and they find somebody in Sokoto or Kaduna, and then they fell in love with that person, and then they brought the person home, only for the person to come home, and the father say, what? That's my son. When I was living in the north, I got one Hausa lady pregnant. That's my son. The girl didn't know she was dating her own brother. My uniques, your past, when it comes to bite, it bites real bad. Let's listen to this video, okay? Evangelist, thank you for sending this video to me. Guys, when you see videos that you want me to talk on, please send it my way, okay? I want us to listen. There are some music here, but I'll stop the music when it's time for the music. I'll stop it, okay? All right, guys, let me, hold on a second. Then I want you guys to come in. I don't want to stay long. We're already 20 something. I don't want to stay too long. Okay. My unique wonder shall never cease.
This is kind of hard for me to say, but you know, I've been dating him since 2015. I met him when he was 21. And we had our first kid like a year after 2016. And we had another kid in 2017.
They had the first kid 2016. Then they had their second kid 2017.
Wait for it. And I just recently found out that this was my son that I gave up for adoption.
That's her son. How I wish you guys, can you guys see? Hold on, let me see. That's her son. See, that's her and that's her son. And also her husband that she gave up for adoption when she was young.
Damn. What did you say? I just recently found out that this was my son that I gave up for adoption. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me just grab my stuff off the bus.
All right, guys. She just found out. You saw the boy. The boy looks almost exactly like her. See that? See that? That's her son. That's her and that's her son. They met 2015. Okay? They had their first baby 2016. They had their second baby 2017. So 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. They've been together for 7 years. She just recently found out that this boy that she has been loving and having a child with, sleeping together, is her own son. And you know, when I got this video, I looked at it, so I started speaking to some of my, some people I know. like Americans that I know. I started asking them, I said, is this possible? And the lady was telling me, she said, yes, it's possible. Because number one, that most in the days when this lady was born, okay, it was a big taboo here, even in America here, to have a child out of wedlock. So if you get pregnant, just like we do in Africa too, if you get pregnant, your mother will send you to your auntie's place to go have a child and then they will adopt the child over there. And then you'll be gone for like a year and then you will come back because nobody wants to talk about it. That's number one reason she gave me. She said number two reason, most people were being molested by their uncles, that there was a lot of molestation going on then. And in this kind of thing, shame is a crime of shame. Everybody is told to keep quiet. So when unfortunately you get pregnant, your parents will take you to your auntie or your uncle's place at a farm or somewhere. You have the baby, they do a closed adoption and then bring you back home because they don't want people to hear that your uncle or your father or your grandfather is the one that got you pregnant. So that's they hide the incest. Okay, now these days they can be telling it on Jerry Springer show, they don't care. Life has changed. But then the lady was telling me, she said, Mama Unique, then it was like so that this girl, that I should not be surprised, her own case might not be she fell in love with a boy. Maybe in her own case, maybe an uncle was the one that got her pregnant. Maybe a grandfather was the one that got her pregnant. She said there must be something why she didn't tell us in details what happened. But apparently she had the boy when she was young. Now she fell in love. My Uniques, I'm gonna drop the link. Let's hear you guys. Let's hear you guys because this one I have never seen before. Sometimes if we are not careful, our past will come and follow us. I'm telling you. Your fact, this girl in her mind, I know she told herself that the adoption is over. You see, that's why I encourage you people, all these tests before you go start loving and marrying. Do all these genotype tests, do all these tests, do all these things. My sister, so you can know. Because if she did a little bit of genotype test, maybe they would have also seen from that genotype that they have almost the same DNA or maybe something that is, there's a way they do. I don't know how they do it, but if you guys are related, there will be something that will show that you guys are related. There are some, I'm not a nurse, I don't know how they do it, but there's a way. If you get my son now and bring my DNA and his own DNA, you will find out that there are some resemblances that will tell you that we are related. There's a way they do it. I don't know how they do it, okay? But please do all these tests, my Uniques. Don't, especially when you have a child out there, okay? When you have a child there and then you see this man or this woman and you're so attracted to them, you can't control yourself. Sometimes it's not love, or sometimes sometimes it's blood. That's what is. Okay, let's hear from Umokoro. Umokoro, hold on a second. Let me let you in, guys. Let's be maza. Maza.
Hello, Mama.
Hey, baby, how
Hello,
are you?
Mama.
Hello.
Good evening, ma.
This one.
What you said then? We went to church about 2 weeks ago. Similar thing happened. The man was telling us that there was this lady. It's like she gave birth when she was young. She now left the baby. She didn't know how the baby was feeling. Later on, they fell in love. The boy said that he must marry the lady. And each time they want to wear them in the church, the ring will fall off from the hand of the pastor. He said, what is happening? They tried it once. They tried this 2 times. Each time they want to wear them, the ring will fall off. He asked the lady, did you do anything when you were young? Did you have any child when you were young? The lady said, yes, that she had a child, that she don't know where the child is. You understand? They told her to go and look for the child. Unfortunately for her, the boy that wants to wear that is her own child. This is what happened recently. So as a lady, you gave birth. It's good that maybe you gave birth in a wrong circumstance and you left the baby. It's good that with time, as a mother, you have to go and look for that child because you don't know. You will have to look for that child. You don't know what might happen tomorrow. Now look at what happened to them. Now because you did not go and look for that child, this is what came out of it. Getting married to your own son, and you even gave birth for him 2 kids. Mama, this one, wahala tied up, and I be this one. No. I don't know. That is good as a lady. Maybe you have a child, wedlock. At least when you know that you have stable, go and look for that child. That is this one now. They should divorce her because that is the best way.
Yes.
They have to divorce now
They have
because
to
there's
divorce.
no two ways about it because
There's
it's
nothing like
against the
saying
Bible self. The
they
Bible
have
is
to
against
divorce.
it that you cannot marry your own son.
Yes. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Let me get the other ones. Guys, as you're coming in, please. Maza. All right. Adobe, what do you have to say, Mama? Hey, Adobe. Hello, Adobe. Hey, I don't think her network is working. Adobe. Hello. All right, let me add somebody else real fast. Let me add somebody else. Omokoro, I just did you. Let me do Stephanie. Come on, what's up?
Hello, good evening, ma.
Good evening, Nnem. What's going on?
Good evening, ma.
Good
This
evening.
situation, this kind one, we don't even know how to choke mouth inside the matter at all. It's so bad. I don't know how to this thing. I don't know where would the lady, where would they
Where will
start?
she start?
Oh,
Did you,
where would
if you
they?
look at
Both
the,
of
if you
them,
look
even
at the video, the boy was like this. He was just like this,
hi,
rubbing his head like this. The boy
where would they start?
he doesn't know what to do.
That is it. Where will they start? This particular video is teaching us a lesson, that before you get married, investigate.
Pico,
Investigate is very
Run
important.
away, tell the man, brother.
Yes,
Especially if you know you have
if
had a
possible to
child
do
before.
DNA now.
Yes.
The way this thing is happening now, if possible, you can do, because anything can. If you know that you have a past,
You have had
that
a
maybe
child before. Yes.
yes, you have a child before, and and somebody is coming to marry you, and you're so much so attached to this person that if I don't marry this person, I will die. Investigate very well. Make sure you look for your
Because
child,
most of
especially
the time, my sister, most of the
yes.
time, that thing that is pushing you, you can't sleep. It's not be love or not blood.
Our blood, the blood is
blood is
calling.
stronger than anything. Blood is very strong.
Yes.
Blood is very strong. So
See now,
when
where
you
would they
can't
start
sleep, you
from?
can't
What they
eat.
what they want to tell their children? So this is teaching us a big lesson. You that is adopting, before you adopt, you give out your child or your anybody for adoption. Make sure you follow up. Follow up. It's very important you follow up, because assuming when she gave out the guy for adoption, she followed up. She will know about the child, she will know everything about it, but it's because the person did not follow up. Assuming the
network. Okay.
so that is it. Follow up matters. If you are adopting, follow up. Make sure you follow up how the child is growing. Even if you are far away, try and follow up. It's important. And investigate whenever you want to get married, because that is what the problem is now. They did not know. So how this is in fact,
Thank
I don't even
you.
understand.
Thank you. Guys, they didn't know. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Stephanie, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, my dear. How are you?
I'm fine, ma.
What do you have to
Okay,
say?
what I have to say in this situation is that before marriage is even advisable to check yourself so that you won't even marry someone that you have the same genotype with. That is another problem that we normally used to have, because in the hospital and working, you have the problem of this SS something, because of what? They didn't check their genotype. And again, this situation whereby she wants to marry someone and the person is her son. So had it been she did the proper investigation before marriage, because if before marriage, yeah, they advise people to go to marriage counseling, and in that marriage counseling they will advise for a medical check. In the Catholic church, they do
before you even register for marriage counseling, they would ask you to bring the medical checkup the both of you ran. So had it been all those things was in check before the relationship gets stronger, it won't get to this stage. So
Yes.
every one of us, this is what we are supposed to put in check before entering into any relationship, because the worst of it all, even this one sef, it can be amend, but the worst of it all is this genotype of a thing. Because once you bring in that child into this world, it's just like you bring out a child to come and suffer. Because I have a friend that till now she's regretting, although her own was the husband of the husband, the fault was from the husband, because she herself knows that she's SS, but the husband knows that he is SS. And then the
He
lady
lied.
he told the man that I am SS. What's your genotype? The man said he is AA. And the man even brought a proof of a test showing her that he is AA. So the lady got
So
pregnant.
the man
And they were
deceived her.
preparing
The man
for
deceived her.
yes, yes, as they were preparing for the marriage. So she now saw when she saw the test, she saw that it was tampered. Like, when you see something, a result that was tampered with, she was not like, this is not she saw a different result. She saw what makes her to come to knowledge of it was she saw the main result of the hospital that the husband went for the test, and she now brought the one that the husband showed her before. It was different. That was when the thing come to light. She was now like, are you sure this is the result? They now have to redo the test, and now found out that the man is AS, and she's already pregnant, and she refused going into the marriage. The man was now begging her that she should not put him to shame. This one. She now agreed. They did the wedding, everything. They gave birth to that first son is SS, a secular, till this moment. And they every month they are coming to the hospital. The boy is suffering in pain because every month they must come for blood transfusion, because of what? A simple mistake that can be averted if proper check was made. But it wasn't. She tried checking, but the husband deceived her into marrying her, saying that it was love. It's not love. You
It's
just
not.
deceived the innocent woman.
It's not love. You see, one thing about us, we confuse selfishness with love. That's not love.
Yes,
You
the
were
man is
selfish.
selfish.
You wanted to protect your image. You wanted people. You
Yes.
don't want to be a laughing stock. You were just being selfish. That has nothing to
Yes,
do
the
with
man
love.
is selfish. It's not love. So this one again, this woman wanting to marry her son, proper check. If you know that you played some kind of life during your young age, when you come up to that marriage is advisable. Even when your children is up to get married, you advise them, check, because you know that you have another child outside the one you have in your marriage, so that your children will not come and marry your own child. So it's advisable to do proper check. Check
Thank
yourself.
you, baby.
Ask your children to check. When I was younger, I have a child, but I gave it out for I gave the baby out of adoption. Please, if you are into any relationship, check the genotype, check the DNA, so that your child will not marry your child, because it will happen whereby the woman might born out, and then her son will now come and marry her daughter, because of they didn't check the thing. So proper check is advisable for every one of us. So this is what I
Thank
have
you.
to say.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. Guys, I don't want to stay long today. So please, when you come, round it up a little bit, okay? I don't want to stay. Please, I'm begging you, round it up a little bit. Okay, let me go. Umokoro Deborah. Hello.
Hello, Mama. Good evening, Ma.
Our nurse.
Hello.
So
Good evening, Ma.
don't talk.
Wow.
Nurse, come on, waiting.
Well done, Ma.
What do you have?
Mama, one thing I still want to say to our ladies. Well, this you are saying, the age difference between the guy and the woman, I think it would be much. Because For a woman to have child that is grown up and you went back to marry, that the age range will be much. So we ladies say, well, I don't know if it's desperation. How can you marry someone that you are senior with 10, 15 years? That one, Mama, I don't like that one, because it's those things that is leading to this one.
She said
because
she married
the guy is.
She married the boy when the boy was 21 years old. 21. For her too, if she had
and herself was how old?
19, she herself was 40, and the girl was, the boy was 21.
So our ladies, that is what bringing all these things. If I myself, I don't do that one. Say husband will be senior to wife will be senior to husband, because me, I don't know if I can give such person respect at all. That I'm senior to my husband with age 50. If it's 2-3 years, is advisable. Then another thing, they should do family background. Go to the family, the boy, where the boy originated from. Ask questions. Ask questions. That is just it, Mama. That is my own. They should try, and our ladies, they should stop doing all these things. And you marry a person that it's your age range is good, not the one that you are far older than. It's one that is what that is bringing all these issues, that you now go back and marry your own son. And the other thing, Mama, is for them to separate too, because this one is taboo. For my place, is a taboo. They have to
divorce immediately, because I'm even scared. What I'm scared of, I'm scared for the boy, because the way the boy is acting on that video, somebody could keep an eye on him. He might delete himself. He might, because he's feeling like
depression.
Children, his children are now his brothers. His children are now his brothers. So I told them, keep an eye on that boy. That boy might do something to himself. I'm telling you. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Okay, let me take Adebisi. Adebisi, Maza.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, my love. How are you?
Good evening, Mommy.
Good evening. What's
I'm
your
fine,
opinion?
So my opinion is that all these things we are learning, it's a lesson for us. Let us agree that we are married, especially for our children. So when they want to marry, we have to do thorough investigation.
That's
family background. I could remember 2 weeks ago, someone called my colleague in school. He said that, please, my sister brought husband home. I want you to help me to look for so family. Please help me to ask for this name. Look at their background. Are they good people? Please help me to find out. That's a good example of what we are talking about here. So we have to do thorough investigation, including health matter also. So this thing we are learning is going to serve as lesson for us. We are not here for money. We are here to, this thing is helping us financially, spiritually, in every area. That's my contribution. God bless you,
my love. Thank you, my love. Guys, that was so good. When I saw this video, I was like, oh my God, this is happening. My Uniques is happening. When you notice you meet somebody, you have this hey, you never know this kind of attraction. If they push you, you can't sleep without seeing them. You can't eat without seeing them. It is not love. Most of the time it's blood. Blood is thick. This is the reason, for those of you that are mothers, and you can testify, this is the reason why you'll be sleeping at your house and you wake up and say, my child. You begin start calling your children blood, because your child is in trouble. You feel it. When your children are hurting, you hurt. When your children are going through stuff, you go through it with them. Blood. Your blood runs through the vein. So most of the time, my Uniques, I've told you guys this thing. 2 things before you love. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Love. Love no be for mouth. Investigate your love. The Bible says, test all spirits. Even that spirit of your love, test them. You test them by trying it. If your man comes from Omaya, carry phone, call Stella. Stella, you are from Omaya. Do you know in Omaya? Do you know that Akude Hidden family there? Because who are they? What do they kind? This their daughter Akudo. Who is the mother? Who is the father? Ask questions, my Uniques. I always tell you guys, what is my favorite slogan? Love with your heart and think with your head. No, they go love with your head. When you love with your head, your heart no go think. Heart is not made to think. Your heart is not made to think. Your head and brain is made to think. So love with this and think with this. Don't be too carried away. If they sweet you, they sweet us, I depend them. If they sweet us, he depend them. Very soon it go begin pain you. You know, go they sweet you again, it go begin pain you. Look at this woman, a beautiful woman. Met this boy, married this boy, her own son. Now they have 2 children. How do you explain to these children when they grow up that their father is also their brother? That their mother is also their grandmother? You see how abomination, how things happen, how we keep going. My uniques, number 1, 2 things from this video. Investigate. Ask questions. Number 2, go do health. Check for genotype. Check if they find out, they will do and say, nah, you people are related. You might not know that the person you are in love is your stepbrother, is your uncle, is your daddy's sister, is your daddy's mommy. You don't know. So when they do that kind of health test, then you will know. And then you when they give Borosogawa. Okay, let me hear from Tonya KK. Tonya. Hello? Hello? Tonya. Hello? Hello? Okay. I think our network is bad. That's number 2 things. The first thing before you get married to nobody, anybody, somebody, nobody, his body, make sure you investigate. Investigate by asking, who is your father? Don't be too carried away that you don't ask the necessary questions. Who be your papa? Who be your mama? Where is your maternal village? Because you might not know the father and the mother, but maybe your mother and his mother is from the same family. You might know the Ehirims. I am an Ehirim. You might know me. Oh, next Ehirim, Akude Ehirim. Oh, I'm going to marry their daughter. I'm not related to them. But you don't know that my sister, who is an opera, is also my sister. But when you now ask, where is your maternal home? They say, my maternal home is from Ogwa. My grandmother is Joy. And I have an auntie called Auntie Akudo. Say, Jesus Christ, we are related. That's why you are. Where is your maternal village? Where is your paternal village? Who is your auntie? Meet family members. Gradually start telling your own family. Don't keep it as a secret. This is not an Otunzuzo marriage where I will not tell anybody. I will not tell anybody. Tell us so we can tell you now what is wrong. If you tell your family, go start telling your mother, Mommy, there's this girl I like. Her name is Kesi Ehirim. Her mother is Akude Ehirim. They are from Ogwa. I like her very much. I really want to marry her. Then your mother will say, which Akudo? Akudo, is it not the one from Ogwa? Akudo is my sister. Akudo, is it not Anthony's daughter? Hey, I am Anthony's sister. You see, now you know. So you cut it, you start cutting it now at the early stages. So you don't go down the drain and have 2 children, 3 children, 4 children. And for my sister and my brother, the mistake has already been made. She did not go to say, let me go look for my son and sleep with her and him. A mistake has been made. But now that marriage has to be dissolved. There should be you see, Bible says we don't support the divorce. You see, this one, we support divorce. It must be divorced, separated, the court together by separated. This one here. It must be separated. And then the woman has to start raising her children. Now, 2 of them advise they have to get into counseling. I am scared for the boy. The way he's rubbing his head and shaking his face, if they should keep an eye on him, that boy might delete himself. He might say, I can't live to deal with this. Let me just go. So take them into therapy. Now, for my sister, even though you are hot, you should also remember you are this boy's mother. It is now time for you to play your role as a mother. Get him into a program, get him into counseling, but you cannot be getting him and sleeping with him. That one got to go. That one got to disappear. We are not doing that anymore. But get your son into your son, not your husband. He is your son. Get him into a program. Keep an eye on him. You, mama, get into a program. You didn't do this intentionally. You did not know. You didn't know. But thank God you came out and did this video, trying to teach us that we should use your story and learn not to do this. My sister, my brother, if you're under my voice, okay, and you have ever given birth to a child, a girl, a boy, and they have been adopted, maybe you left him at the man's place, maybe you left him in Kanu when you were doing your service over there, maybe you had a baby in Justice over there, you don't know. Biko, try and make sure you find so that your own children do not end up falling in love with their stepbrother or their stepsister. Please, I'm begging you. Please, I'm begging you. This video is, that's why I told you guys I don't want to stay long, but I had to stay a little bit long, but I'm about to go because I wanted us to deal on this issue. And I'm going to come back later on and still talk about the issue, but it's going to be short, something else. Guys, please, I wanted us to talk on this thing. If you have ever had a child, whether you were 14, whether you were arrow, maybe people took advantage of you and you got pregnant, maybe it was your uncle, maybe it was your auntie, maybe it was your houseboy, maybe it was your driver. I don't know, and I don't want to know who it is. If you know, share this video, guys, for people to hear. We want people to hear this video. If you know you have ever had a child, a boy or a girl, don't say, oh, I'm already married, nobody will know. Your children might end up marrying their sister or their brother or their cousin. You have to make it known. Take your time. Nigeria, America, Europe, Australia, the world has changed. There is technology now. Go and start looking for your child. Find out where your child is. If possible, if you can relate to them, talk to them and find out how they are doing. Find out who they are married to. Find out how many children they have. You don't need to bring them into your husband's house, but you can have a relationship so that your children can know the other half somewhere else, so that they don't end up marrying their brothers or their sisters because you closed your mouth. You don't want nobody to know. My uniques. I think I saw Mama Juju somewhere here. Mama Juju, welcome, my sister. I saw your comment, Wanyoma. I saw you, baby. Thank you for coming, my love. Thank you. So, guys, I'm about to leave you. Let us continue this in the comment section. Please, let's continue this in the comment section. Okay? Those of you that came up, 5 of you, is it 5 of you that came up? Umokoro, Sarah, Umokoro, Deborah, Stephanie, and Stephanie Dim. 4 of you that came up. Tonya couldn't say anything. 4 of you that came up, thank you very much for sharing your opinion. Let us continue this. Share this video, please. Let us talk about this. We have come up with things, my sister, you can do as a mother. Remember, you are still the mother. Get your son into counseling. Get you into counseling. When your children, they are young now, they don't need it. But when they grow up and they start asking questions, get them help too. Make sure that you go number 2 and get this marriage dissolved. Make this marriage divorced. You guys are going to be divorced. Please go ahead and end it, okay? And then take your role as a mother. No more sleeping with him. You regret it, and we can still make it right. And then for those of us that are listening, this is what we are taking away from this video. Number 1, investigate. Find out who you are dating. Where are they from? Where is their maternal family? Who are they related to? Talk to your family about them early so that they will know. So that if you guys are related, though, your mother will tell you, nah, this one is your sister. Don't go that route. Don't go that route. And then generally you don't go that route. Number 2, make sure you get the health area squared up. Go do your genotype. I did a whole show on genotype. Go watch my video. Make sure you go find out if he's an AA, an AS, or an SS. You don't want to bring a child into this world that you will be in a hospital Monday through Friday. Every day you don't even have the money. No one of us can afford health. Health is very precious. Okay? Nobody can afford it. So please, my sister, those 2 things are things you need to do. Don't be doing all these chingum boyfriends. You'll be hiding under the bushes. You kiss, you come back. You might be kissing your brother. You kiss, you come back. You might be kissing your sister. Bring her outside, though, make we tell you. Bring her outside, though, make we tell you, say, sister, Wepaka, that's your brother. Make we tell you, brother, Wepaka, that's your sister. If you keep hiding, by the time you realize it, you have had 2 to 3 children before you notice that is your mother's sister's child. You guys are cousins. Biko, my sisters, when we know more, we do more. When we know better, we do better. Now you know. Please go out there and do better. We empower you so you can turn around and go empower us, others. I love you guys. Sorry that I stayed long today because I promised I won't stay long, but this topic needed to be dealt with. Thanks for joining us. Until the next time, take care of yourself and each other. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye-bye. Let's keep it going in the comment section as I'm going to be reading, okay? Bye-bye.